find it really helpful to see how other people spend their day, especially if they work from home, homeschool, or are balancing a lot. I like to see how they fit it all in. So I like to occasionally show a day in the life of my life as a work from home entrepreneur who has online business and also homeschools my kids who are 7, 5, and 2. So I'm going to take you guys along, starting with my morning routine that starts at 4 a.m. where I get my cup of coffee and I head down to my office while my kids are still sleeping till about 6:15, and I get a few hours of work done then. Every weekday I read my Bible. I do this memory a day for mom. I'm on the 2nd year now. There's a spot to write on for each year for 5 years. And then my gratitude journal, you just write what you're grateful for each day. I also look over my plan for the day just to know kind of what's upcoming. And then I look at my little rhythm register, which is in my Remarkable 2. I have a video about how I plan and stuff I just uploaded last week, so I'll link that below. But basically I'm just tracking a bunch of habits, so I look through this and check off any that I may have missed checking off last night, and then I get to work. So this morning I am editing a video. I am editing a weekly prep video. I will edit for my videos that go up Tuesday, I will edit Friday and Monday. And then for my videos that go up Friday, I will edit Wednesday and Thursday. So that leaves Tuesday to work on my Etsy shop, and then I work on it also during nap time, which you'll see today. But I'm going to be editing this today, trying to get as much done as possible. It's 4:57 now. I was also dealing with some Etsy stuff this morning. So I have about 45 minutes to edit, and then I need to get ready. As I edit, I take notes for the description or just things I need to add. So I write out what the chapters will be for when I am adding that to the description. Any thing I need to link, I will write here. And then like if I need to add B-roll to the intro, I do that as I go so that I can find clips to add. So it's just something I do while I edit. So it's 5:47 and I got most of the way through this video. I'm still gonna have to add music under these parts that don't have any audio because it's like us cooking and prepping and things, so I usually just add music. So I'll finish the rest tomorrow. And then I'll still have to like do the thumbnail and upload it, write out all the description. This is what I have so far for links and things. Don't I have the best handwriting in the whole world? So now it's time to get ready. And I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm posting this to my stories. So I'm not going to show you what it says, but I have this affirmation here. I got this exact wording and idea from the Miracle Equation by Hal Elrod, so I say this in my head as I'm brushing my teeth. Bed is made. I am dressed and ready, and it is time to get the girls up. It's just about 6:15. For breakfast, I make a bunch of breakfast on the weekends and just freeze and reheat. And so we do one breakfast a week, and so I'm doing chocolate chip pancakes this morning. Just have to pop those in the microwave. I'm gonna have a half egg cheese sandwich. I'll show you that when I'm done. This is hand sourdough. And then I try to make a bunch of scrambled eggs, and once they're gone I make more, or we'll do hard-boiled eggs. And so I'm gonna heat these up for the girls. Girls today for breakfast are having scrambled eggs, chocolate chip muffin, or chocolate chip pancakes, and blueberry. And I am having a half egg cheese sandwich. It's my favorite. I'm trying to not have as many carbs, but it's just so good. And then we listen to the Yodo Daily podcast in the morning.
Welcome to Wednesday, my wonderful, wonderful Yodo Daily crew.
Just tidied up the kitchen and got our morning basket, if you will, items ready. We usually do this in the living room. So I've got this devotional we're reading, one a day. So it's just like a little excerpt, a little paragraph, and then a challenge point. And then we have our prayer book for children. We do one prayer a month. My girls are going to want us, so we'll practice their verses. They have a Awana tonight. We will do my oldest daughter, she's in 2nd grade, her history. We're reading through this book as her history. We have a poem as well that we do, and then we will read our story, our read aloud, which is Nancy and Plum. We're almost done, and I have been loving this book. Our prayer this month is A Good Way. Let's see, dear God, I want to tell you in a brand new way. Knowing God by praying. Give all your worries to him because he cares about you. 1 Peter 5:7. We know that one. Prayer is an amazing privilege. S is for 1 John 4:14.
1 John 4:14.
The Father
has come,
has sent
his Son to be the Savior of the world.
We read this book almost every day, and we're almost through. We're almost to the end. So we're reading about these two boys who were captured by Native Americans and how they got out. As the Indians sat around the fire making arrowheads, they told stories of the great deeds they had done. Sometimes they told fanciful legends of their people. So often this is a cuddly, happy time. Bryony's in the dining room playing. Okay, for our poem today, we're going to be talking about the rhyme pattern, the rhyme scheme. The day is past, the sun is set, and the white stars are in the sky. While the long grass and dew is wet, and through the air the bats now fly. Last up is Nancy and Plum. This was one of our Christmas reads. We read 2 books. They're both a little bit longer. This is a lot of words on a page. So we started this like just a couple days before Christmas, and we're slowly finishing it now. And then we'll move on to a new book. So earlier this year, what we were doing is having the little ones watch a show while I was doing work with my oldest. But because I'm trying to get away from that, what I'm doing is I start with Bryony and we do her schoolwork. She's 5, so we're doing some preschool, some kindergarten stuff. She just turned 5 in late September. And then Celia will play with our little one Gwen, who's 2, and they will have playtime. And then we'll switch. Bryony will play with Gwen, and Celia and I will do her schoolwork. And just trying to get them into the habit of playing, and that we don't have to watch screens every time I'm working, doing one-on-one with one of the girls. Bryony's practicing sorting, so she's sorting by color. Cut out these different shapes. We're gonna sort by color, and then by shape, and then we're gonna use them to add different numbers together. Good. Now, pick 2 more. So this is the top row. The first child is in the top row and has red shoes. Okay, can you read this word?
At.
Awesome. This next child has blue shoes. Good, can you read this one? It. We're matching lowercase and uppercase. Good. Now, I want you to do your very best work and practice.
J's.
Practice writing your J's. Yep. So Celia just did her sight words, and we're gonna play a little game on the iPad to go along with it.
More. Search.
Now using the letter tiles app, we're gonna practice some words. So the first word is light. Now remember, we're practicing words with I-G-H in them. So now this lesson is gonna take a little bit longer for language arts because we're gonna be listening to a 7-minute reading of this Hattie's Hidden Garden, and she's gonna be coloring and underlining the names of people in there, and then we still have a bit more to do. While she does that, I'm actually gonna work on our meal planning. I often do this while she's doing her independent work because we usually just do it now instead of waiting or doing it all at the end. So that's what I'm gonna do while we're listening.
In the first chapter of Hattie's Hidden Garden, however, Hattie thought there was something mysterious about her step.
Okay, you're gonna circle the action verbs here.
Sweep.
Good. Yep.
Chill.
Now we're doing the Good and the Beautiful math, grade 2. You have learned about ounces, pounds, and tons, which are units of weight in the US system. A kilogram is 1,000 grams, okay? Okay, so while she's doing her independent work, I'm going to finish up our grocery list. I'm now just adding it all to our Walmart pickup app. We are now gonna head outside. Sometimes I will work out with the girls during this time, but the temperature is pretty good. It feels like 25 degrees, so that's pretty good for Minnesota in January. So we're gonna spend about an hour outside, and then it'll be time to make some lunch. Just came in. I'm gonna make some lunch. Gwenny's playing Polly Pockets right by me. Girls are playing imaginary friends and doing some crafty stuff. I'm gonna put my earbuds in and try to listen to a little Office Ladies while I make some lunch. We'll see how that goes. So for lunch, the girls are having chicken nuggets, peppers, and apples. I feel like we always have chicken nuggets when I film these. We typically have it on Wednesdays, and that's usually the best day for me to film a day in the life, just because other days we might run errands or we have play dates and stuff like that. So that's what the girls are having. And then my little treat is my salad gets to have chicken nuggets on these days. So I have my salad mix, some ranch, some cut up peppers, some chicken nuggets, some cheese, salt and pepper, and then I put a little pico just for something else to add, some more veggies and some more flavor. So that's what I'm having. Sometimes it works to listen to books while we're eating, sometimes it doesn't. I think I forgot to mention I ran the dishwasher. Bryony is at preschool now. She left a while ago, and I laid Gwen down, like hang out and sing to her for a while, and then Celia and I just had some one-on-one time, and now I'm gonna get to work. Celia also has to read for 10 minutes to herself, and then she has to do her handwriting book during nap time. That's like her thing, but she can play for a while too, which is nice to have some time alone to just play. And I'm gonna get some work done. So I'm in the dining room because it gets a lot of light, and I'm very affected by light, and this room makes me very happy. I don't usually work in my office because there's no windows, except in the morning when it doesn't matter. So this is when I typically work on my Etsy shop, creating designs, uploading listings, and things like that. And I'm actually working on a second Etsy shop. That's why I haven't been posting much on my main Work Life Glue Etsy shop, because I've been cranking out designs on my second Etsy shop that I will be sharing hopefully in the next month or two, but I want to get a lot of designs in there. It's actually a shop for kids, and it's not very similar to what I'm selling on my Work Life Glue. It's a lot of different types of products and things like that, and I am absolutely obsessed and in love with it. So cannot wait to share that, but I'm not gonna share with you what I'm gonna be working on today because it's for that. But it's gonna be custom items that I'm gonna personalize for people. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you right now, but that's what I work on typically during nap time. Often, you know, I'm also, you know, doing mom type things if I have to, like making calls if it's like a longer call I can't do when the kids are up because they'll distract me or be loud, you know, just stuff like that. But today that's what I'm gonna be working on, just making designs, and I'll hopefully get 2 or 3 done before it is time for nap to be over. So I've shared this a lot. My kids get screen time from 2 to 3. So that allows my older daughter, my oldest daughter, and if my younger daughter isn't at preschool and she's here playing, it gives them about an hour and a half to 2 hours of free play that they play on their own quietly, and I get to do my own thing. And then they get, you know, if I start at 12:30, it's like an hour and a half of free time, although my oldest has to do her reading and her handwriting, so that's about like 20 minutes in there. And then they get screen time, and usually my youngest will wake up at some point during then, and so she'll get to watch like half of a show during the time she's awake, and it just helps everybody, you know, get that screen time, get some downtime, because my kids are very, very active. Allows me to finish up my work, get some snack ready, check the mail, that kind of thing, and then we turn it off at 3, and then we have snack and carry on our day. So that's like their dedicated screen time. It's just worked really, really well for our family to have it right then so that I can finish up my stuff, and it's a good transition between nap time to like family time. I almost forgot, I need to throw our supper into the slow cooker. We're having this slow cooker beefy tomato soup. It's got pasta in it. So my husband this weekend prepped this. It's what we do. It's called 5 Dinners 1 Hour, where you can pick meals and then it tells you what to prep on whatever day you're gonna do your prep, what ingredients you need, and then what to do the day of. And so I just need to add some broth and the actual bag of food that my husband prepped and throw it in the crock pot. It never takes as long, at least in our crock pots, as they say, so it's only gonna go for about 4 hours, and usually it's plenty cooked by then. So that's what we're gonna do, and then put the pasta in and cream cheese in later today. Okay, so I just added it. It's like onions, peppers, beef, tomato sauce, and I just added the broth. So I'm gonna cook this for 4 hours. I totally forgot about my question box that I did this morning, so I'm going to answer some questions while I just transition to work time. So I didn't have a whole lot to show you guys for the actual work portion, but I worked for about an hour and a half. Gwen woke up around 2:30, so I got her up and she's been watching a little Kindle time. Bryony got home. Celia did her schoolwork, and I didn't get any listings done because I'm actually editing a bunch of listings and changing some things, but I still have a lot to do tomorrow, but it was good to get a chunk of that done today and just work on some images and stuff like that. That's what I did today. Nap time goes so fast for me, so I'm so thankful I have that early morning time as well. And then I get one longer day per week where my girls go to my mom, so I can just really get a lot done without any distractions or interruptions, which I'm so thankful for. So I'm gonna be getting a lot done tomorrow when they go to my mom's. So the dishwasher is done. I'm gonna empty this, put away anything that's dry, put anything here that needs to dry, and then get snack ready. For snack, we're just having popcorn and raisins. I just put them in coffee filters. And then I like to cycle through different books, but today we'll read Mistake That Worked, which is a fun thing to learn how different things were created by accident. And then a poem from Shel Silverstein's Where the Sidewalk Ends. Back outside. It's Gwenny Shovel Hands, everyone. Edward Scissorhands, how did you know that? You've heard of that before? Yeah. Gwenny Shovel Hands. Well, I am excited. Stan got home early. It is just a little after 4 right now. He was supposed to work until 4 and he's already home by 4, which is really nice. So I'm actually going to do the cleaning I was gonna do when they go to Awana tonight. Right now, which is mainly just vacuuming and mopping. I'm just gonna do that really quick, just the main floor. And then I'll do the bathrooms and the tile downstairs as well for mopping. But as far as vacuuming, I just vacuumed on Sunday. I did the whole house. And so I'm not gonna do the bedrooms and stuff again. I don't normally do bedrooms twice a week, just once a week because they don't get that dirty. But the main floor and the playroom level, I will vacuum as well. So I'm gonna do that and then work on supper. They're still outside playing. So it's really a really nice surprise. Okay, the soup is done cooking, like the meat is cooked through, so I'm gonna add the pasta now. Here is the finished soup after adding the pasta and letting it cook and adding some cream cheese. Okay, here is supper. We are low on fruit, so I didn't want to repeat what we had earlier, so I just did canned pears, cucumbers, crackers, and then the soup. And then we're having that with the cucumbers. Should be good. Kitchen is clean. Dishwasher's running. Stan took the big girls to Awana and he goes to the gym during that time and then picks them up, and I just laid Gwenny down. So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna read a little bit of Lauren Graham's book. I think I'll probably finish it tonight, the Have I Told You This Already book. take a shower, and then help lay the girls down when they get home. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.